situation and still screwed up. Tartuccio, I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Megasiv, that's kind of the boat I'm in at this point. Like, I hope everyone that enjoys it. Like, I'm not sure yet if it's going to be for me, but a lot of people are clearly pretty jazzed for it, and I hope they have a great time with it. And more power to them. God, the dude hits for like a casual K. God, that thing hurts. Go. He's very good at ignoring stuff on the screen he doesn't pay attention to. Oh wait, you do not find the control reminder on the left side of the screen too distracting? Oh no, I don't really care. Yeah, sometimes it's a nice little reminder. Although I don't really use it anymore. I could turn it off. I found it very useful at the beginning of the game. These guys are just HP containers, man. My lord. So chunksty. The chunkiest. What else we got? We got two more here somewhere. Are you insure? No. Maybe upture. I generally think that Cohh's view of Marathon would be different if it wasn't using the Marathon IP. Only to, I mean, it wouldn't make me feel different about the art style and stuff. But I will say that I didn't even discuss that as a reason. I'm honestly, Lore Keeper, I'm not really, like, that's a very personal reason. And yeah, it absolutely influences my opinion. But like, I don't think there's many that feel the same way. And I'm very aware of that. So, but yeah, that's, I am very frustrated with the Marathon project because of that. But I'm going in trying to not, I'm still going in with open, low expectations and I'm trying to take it for what it is. But that'll always bug me.
How can this be? The city's defenses should be impenetrable with the spirit tree present.
Yeah.
We may find the source of the calamity at Yasaka Shrine.
There's a lot of rooms here. Yes. Boom. That worked out pretty well. Okay. Cleanse impurity. I do this every time I shower.
The purification failed.
That also happens every time I shower.
Has the talisman grown weak with time?
That phase.
In that case, we must restore peace and replenish the talisman's power.
Stormtown says, I hate what they've done with the Marathon IP myself. I mean, I feel like if you liked the original games for what they were, there's really no way you couldn't be a bit frustrated, to be honest. Like, it's nothing like it. It doesn't look like it. It doesn't feel like it. Like, yeah, they called it the same thing, which means we're probably not going to get a reboot of some of our, favorite games from our past. There's so many reasons. It's just a very frustrating decision they made. And the most important big thing is it's a corpo move, man. They fished up an old IP they owned and just stuck it on some project they wanted to succeed because they think that it would have more market penetration that way. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Same thing Bethesda did with Prey. Thankfully, Prey ended up still being awesome. Maybe Marathon will be too, which is why I want to try it. But it's still frustrating, man. It's frustrating to see. Like it's. I feel like it's really disrespectful to the people that made the original games, and maybe not the people, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know how many of the original team is there, so I can't really say that. But I mean, hell, maybe the people that made the original were all about this, but it's still just it's just weird. It's so strange, and so it feels like so unneeded. You could have had it in the Marathon universe without calling it the game name, like you could have called it Marathon something else, Marathon : something. That would have been so much more interesting, because that even at least leaves the door open for like a proper remake later, not like a. And that's what's even weirder. It's apparently a sequel, but they're rebooting it in a different genre. Like I don't know, man. Just again, I just hate it. I just hate it. Hate the whole thing. Whole thing is just blah. Blah. But hey, that's why I'm trying not to talk about it, and I wouldn't have if that guy didn't bring it up. Because I know there's nothing's gonna happen with me just complaining about it. So, yep. And I've done that enough. Bonk. Okay, this is gonna be a shortcut. Oh, whoa. All right then. Cool. Let's go this way. You can go down here to the left, right? Yeah. Hey, Enforcer, what's up, buddy? Can you inform me what Emberville is? Emberville is a game by Cygnus Cross. It's a game that I'm actually working on. I co-own the studio, and I am the co-creative director of the game. And it's coming into early access later this year. It's basically kind of like it's a pixel art. It's kind of like a pixel art cozy game, except it's not very cozy. It's a pixel art action RPG kind of thing, top-down action RPG. We used to say it's kind of like Stardew Valley and Diablo, but honestly, it's way more like there's not a lot of there's some Stardew Valley parallels, but there's not a lot of you're not growing crops in this thing like as a primary. It's very much a combat-based world exploration kind of game. Yeah, there is, to be fair, there is farming and crop growing though, so that is in the game. But it's more to like make some side. It's like a side hustle, and to make your food, which is really important, and things like that. Definitely not the main part of the game. And honestly, you don't even have to farm if you don't want to. You can just focus on the other parts. So farming kind of like in Core Keeper? Yeah, kind of like in Core Keeper or Terraria, stuff like that. There may be a bit more of a focus because of some NPCs and such, but similar to that.
Peasants playing a big Shinsengumi, trying to evade our bullets.
How are achievements for Emberville? We're not talking about those yet. Yeah. No info for you currently. Oh, not dead. Beautiful. Should I play Satisfactory or Star Rupture? Which one do you think would be best for someone who likes a challenge? So right now, I would say play Satisfactory. And the reason being is because Satisfactory is a phenomenal game, had a big, nice patch somewhat recently. It is definitely past 1.0. Satisfactory is awesome, and it is a full experience. Star Rupture is not. Star Rupture is an early access product that's a collection of really cool ideas that I think one day could absolutely be on the same level as Satisfactory, but it is definitely not
say
yet.
I told you so,
it needs some more cook time.
But I do believe that I did in
That being
fact
said,
tell you to drink some water.
Thank you, Mr. Richard Keep. That being said, Star Rupture is far more combat developed, I will say that. So if you do play Satisfactory and you find it a bit wanting in the combat department and want to change, then I would definitely say check out Star Rupture. But yeah, dude, I did I'd say I got to the end of the Star Rupture early access. It was awesome, dude. Like it's a very, very solid game. It's going to be, as it patches and stuff. Hey, Kodama! As it patches and stuff, it's going to be great. Yep.
Women and children alike were cut down. Does the Shogunate army have no compassion?
Oh, whoops. Oh, that was close. Woo! My lord, sir. Simmer down now. Okay. Simmer. Ooh. Nice, dude. Oh, man, those are so much better. Okay. We gotta bust you up. Hammer you out. Cool. All right. Bam. Great Ear of the Beast. There we go. Should I still play Ark? Not too much right now. No, kind of waiting for a big reason to go back. None of, I mean, to be honest, the development has been a little bit slower than I was hoping. From a casual high hour perspective. I was kind of hoping we'd have like a new map by now. You know, like the stuff that's going to make me come back to Ark is when they like put in a few new arcs and a new map and stuff like that. I'm very much looking forward to exploring that stuff. But like the stuff they're adding is not quite enough for me to want to go back yet. But I'm planning on it eventually. And I have gone back every year, you know, every so often to like check out the new stuff and some of the updates and things. But I'm sure I'll go back and play more when there's more. Shot says, yeah, they haven't done that much since launch. Yeah, they've done a few things here and there, but I was kind of hoping we would see a bit more. To their credit, though, I mean, the roadmaps are awesome. It's not a full live service game, so it kind of makes sense. So they're doing fine. It's just there's lots of great games out right now, and it hasn't quite done enough new stuff to get me back yet. Have you done Bird City? I have. I went back and did Bird City, absolutely. Unfortunately, I went back, and when I went back to do Bird City is when I learned they had a duping bug that they weren't really addressing. And I'm also not a big fan of that either. They have, interestingly enough, oh man, so they have not only apparently fixed the duping bug, but they have publicly said that they are pursuing action against the people that did it. So I think, don't get me wrong, that's really good. I think that's really great, actually. But they're going to have to ban the burnt peanut. He did it live on stream and showed literally tens of thousands of people exactly how to do it. And his response was, his reasoning was, I'm doing it because other people are, so it's fine. So I'm kind of just waiting day by day, because like there's either they're going to have to basically like give him a warning, which would be ridiculous. Like I don't know what they would do, but it like if they just send Peanut like a warning or something, then what's even the point of saying you're gonna pursue it, you know? Wait. Escadre says they sent Peanut an in-game warning, that's it? So they actually made a public statement saying we're going to address the duping issue. And addressing the duping issue is going, hey, don't do that. Don't do that bug we fixed. He did it so it got patched. It was to prove a point, not to exploit. No. Oh. Okay. So it's okay that he did it because other people were doing it and he was just showing the devs. Like the devs didn't know. No, dude, come on. That's 100% not a thing. Yeah, no. It got patched very quickly because of the attention he brought to it. See, okay, here's the thing. If a dev patches a massive in-game exploit faster because a dev is or because someone is showing it off on Twitch, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Really think about that. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? So, like, I mean, I don't like to think that they did not know that was happening. I don't know, man. It's that whole situation's silly, dude. Yeah, I don't know. But that is kind of wild to me that they said specifically, we are going to go after people that use it, and then apparently they're not going to go after the people that use it. So we'll see what happens. But I mean, there's been, you know, that's one of many. I mean, look how long it took them to fix like the in the wall bug and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really think they take that stuff too seriously over there. But yeah, a gentleman's agreement. That's right. Oh, dude, countless times in my streaming career I've known about exploits. I change games, dude. I don't sit there on stream doing the exploits in the games I know about. You kidding me? I message the devs and I switch the game. Last thing you want to do is make the exploit super well known so everyone in the game starts abusing the hell out of it. I mean, that's killed MMOs in the past, man. It's literally killed MMOs. So no, I'm in the opposite camp. I strongly believe in not showing exploits on stream. I think that's a terrible way to do it. But you know, to each their own. Like that's a decision everyone makes for themselves. But no, and for the record, I've made that decision multiple times over my 12 years in different games that I've played. I hate that shit. I feel like it can kind of, again, I've been in MMOs where that kind of shit ruined them. So I'm probably a little more sensitive to it, I would think. Does Cohh not like burnt peanut? No, I love the dude. He's hilarious. It has nothing to do with liking him or not. We're not talking about that. No, man, you kidding me? He's actually freaking hilarious. He's like watching, you know what burnt peanut is? He's like watching Peter Griffin play video games. That's what burnt peanut is to me. He even sounds like him a little bit. But it's like, if you can imagine what it would look like if Peter Griffin was a streamer, that's burnt peanut. That's him. And it's funny as hell. I love Family Guy. So yeah, it's something that really works for him, and it's just fun to watch. Yeah. Are you trying to say Peanut's dumb and fat? You know what? You sussed out exactly what I was trying to say, dude. There you go. You sussed out exactly what I was going to say. Man, nailed it. And no, for the record, I like all this stuff about Peanut getting in trouble. The whole thing is, I felt it was funny that Embark made the effort to say people were going to get punished and then not do it. That was the point I was making. Like I don't even know why you would do that when like everyone isn't going to look at the biggest streamer that was abusing it. That's the next action. Oh, you're saying you're going to enforce it? Let's go look at the biggest guy that made the problem. What happened? Oh, we got a slap on the wrist. Okay. that's the whole that's the whole thing. All right, well, case closed. We're done. Pack it up. Send him home. Leads me to believe that no one is being penalized. And if they are, it's probably a slap on the wrist. But that being said, has anyone been penalized in that case? Is anyone on the forums posting like, yeah, they took all my stuff, yeah, they took all my items? Like, has anything happened? And if so, what was it exactly? I'm curious how they're addressing it. They have to have meant something by that. Oh, people are saying they're so they removed currency. Okay, so they did just like a currency add up. Okay, man, how were they tracking that? Good for them, dude. That's awesome. Okay then. So it's like all the stuff that they're duping, they're adding up and removing. Cool. It varied by severity.
Hey, you there? Are you traveling to Kiyomizu
This is so weird.
I'm told it's overrun by yokai. I came to pay my respects, but to do so now would only
From
be digging
where?
my own grave.
How did you
To
get
think
here?
that I would even be barred from soothing the souls of the patients I couldn't save.
Girl, I just
Me?
killed 15 demons
I'm
to
the
get
village
to
doctor,
you.
Kusamoto Ine. While I'm sure you can handle yourself, at least take this with you. I beg of you.
You missed a red NPC?
Don't throw your life away.
I saw it on the map. No, it's so strange to me that whenever you come up on NPCs in this like completely demon-infested, taken over region, they're just kind of chilling. Like, what do you do when you have to go to the bathroom? There's no bathrooms left. Where do you eat? Do you have a house here or something? Do you just go home when you're done standing there? Very strange. Teleportation? Probably, lady. Yeah, probably. Just straight teleportation. What's Nioh about? Nioh, this game is about all sorts of stuff. It's kind of a fantasy, it's like a Japanese historical fantasy action game. Yeah, it's really great though, if you like action games, yeah. Story's a bit all over the place, but
It appears the
it's
battle was
still,
fierce.
the game's amazing. Yeah, especially Nioh 2 is
The
also
foot of
amazing. This one
Kiyomizu
is, in
has
my opinion,
long
even better.
served as the home to many
Whoa.
graves. But mourning all these departed does not seem possible.
Whoa. Does the story in this game suck? No, I wouldn't say the story in this game or Nioh 2 or any Nioh sucks. It's just, it's a lot harder to follow than traditional games of this type. For some of us. Some people can do it fine and more power to them. But many of us find the presentation of the story to be a little disjointed, not very engaging. There's not really like big events or giant story beats most of the time. Like they kind of go all over the place. They're a bit of a thing. Yeah. But here's the thing. I'm somebody who normally loves the story in games. I'm not a huge fan of the story in the Nioh franchise. Not saying it's not fun if you follow it, but I'm not a big fan of the story in the franchise. I find it a bit too much all over the place. And I still absolutely love this game. And Nioh 2 especially. The gameplay and the mechanics and stuff can carry the game no problem. And the story does move you through everything as it needs to. It's just, you're not going to get your E33 kind of experience out of this by any means. Yeah. I feel like the story in these games is a bit more of a mechanic and a little bit less of like a creative medium mechanism kind of thing. If that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. If this game had a super standard story, it would have been better for it, says Froze Knight. I mean, I don't know. I'm torn on that. Yeah. To be clear, also, some people love the way Nioh does story. There are some, I would say, like Nioh purists that really do love exactly how the story is told. So, you know, I think it's the kind of thing where it does what it needs to do, and the rest of the game is so enjoyable and fun that I don't really mind. I don't really think they need to make it much better than it is, as long as they keep developing everything else like they have been. We were having this talk during Mugenics earlier. Like, not every game needs everything. You know? Not every game needs everything. Not everything. There's a conversation to be had on if something should be better, not if it could be better. Doop doop. Yeah. Vader says, I enjoy the time travel. Leaves it open for far future DLC areas from Ninja Gaiden 4 or something. Oh, that'd be wild. That's kind of fun. These environments are actually buck wild. Really enjoy this area. Donk. Am I using a controller? Yeah. Yeah, I'm using an Xbox style controller. Mm-hmm. Razor says, not every game needs to be a masterpiece of a craft, just extremely fun in one part, and that's enough. Yeah, that's kind of the same boat I'm talking about too. Yep, that's exactly right. Mm. You kind of, you do what you want to do in your game, or the devs in that case. The devs do what they want to do to have the most fun and deliver the experience that they want to with the resources they have, kind of thing, right? It's been clear over the last 3 iterations of Nioh that there's absolutely a story, but you know, I think there's things the devs do to show us that it's not the spotlighted thing of the game. They clearly spend a lot of time developing these other super deep engaging mechanics, and that's not something to get on their case about, you know? Uh-oh. Oh wow, nice, we got it. Messiah says, please ensure Emberville has trading cards?
Nani?
Like Pokemon? I mean, I can talk to some people. Oh, you're talking about the Steam cards. Of course. Interesting.
Light that keeps the demons at bay has gone out.
Huh.
Nothing will stop the yokai now.
Whoa, look at this mechanic. Dude. Cool. Sit down. Great. Not so much the trading cards for me, but if Emberville could have a Steam Deck startup video, I would love that.
Nani?
Interesting. A Steam Deck startup video. First I've heard about that. I will look into that. Thank you. I think that is definitely something. I like this. So if you're wondering how the development of Emberville connects with the stream, 1 minute ago that question was asked, and then here is the CEO of the studio making Emberville.
What is a Steam Deck startup video?
So it's like, oh, you want that? Okay, what's that? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Hey, Cygnus, can I go ahead and announce that whatever that is, we'll have it? Because that sounds cool. We should figure out what that is and then do it. Yeah. Sure, why not? Cool. So yes, we'll have a Steam Deck startup video. Absolutely. There you go. We'll have it by 1.0. Let's say that. Sure. Maybe earlier. Thanks, Bren. Ah, the glory of game dev. Isn't it fun? For the record, during early access, that's going to be a lot of our production. What you just saw. That's going to be a lot of the production for Emberville. Chat going, hey, Cohh, you should put that thing in Emberville. And I'll be like, hey, 1 second. Hey, Bryn, can we put that thing chat just said in Emberville? Yeah? Okay, cool. It'll be in next patch. It's gonna be very fun. Yeah. And also, for the record, there's already been, God, so many things Chad has asked for that we've put in Emberville because Chad has asked for them. That is already something that's happening. We're just not really talking about it. But all that stuff you guys suggest, we appreciate, and we, you know, we're paying attention. We're paying attention. Gruffle says scope creep is real. Oh, well, for all of the, I should mention, every suggestion is goes through the scope filter. Oh yes, we have already, and I'm looking forward to talking about this one day. We've already like scrapped major mechanics that were in the game specifically for scope purposes. Yep, we have undergone multiple scope rein-ins, especially when I first started on the project. Let's be real. But yeah, no, we've undergone multiple at this point, like top to bottom, making sure what we're doing is feasible and making sure what we're doing is attainable, and we are locking to it. So there are a lot of experienced people on the team that are very aware of scope creep. So we are very careful about that. Yes. It's one of the reasons, I mean, I started working on this game 3 years ago, and the EA is coming out soon. I mean, we're making sure that it's all done properly. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's keep moving. The funniest part of the last episode of Drop Frames is when the Crimson Desert PR guy, Will Powers, was like, our scope guy never existed. Dude, I know, man, I tell you. That game, I am so excited to play Crimson Desert at this point, just to see all the crazy shit that's in that game. It looks nutty, dude. It looks nutty. Oh man. Honestly, like I was originally a little, I don't want to say concerned, but it definitely made me raise an eyebrow when I heard that they didn't want to call it an RPG. But the more I think about it, like it's going to be real interesting to see how this game flows for long-term players like myself. I'm so used to having those longer, more compartmentalized, minuscule power progression mechanics, and it seems like Crimson Desert's going to flip that on its head a bit. So, yeah. Oh no! Hey, if you don't know about Crimson Desert, we interviewed basically the PR guy for it. His name is Will Powers. He works with the publisher. Very cool dude, and he answered a ton of questions on the last Drop Frames about it. All that he could, to be fair. Will is very, very good at answering questions with reasons why he can't answer them. He's definitely top of his class in terms of game marketing. Little Salmon says, will we have pets in the game? Yes. Oh, that's been announced. In fact, Bryn, the guy in chat, the studio head, his favorite type of class to play in RPGs is summoner classes. So he was very big with the team about making significant summon options. Yes. Summoning will definitely be a thing in Emberville if you want to have your little army and combat peoples. How many classes are you going to have on launch? On launch, we're going to have a bunch, like 15 plus. On EA, which is out this year, I think we're shooting for, we're going to have 4 at least. That's what we're going to say. 4 at least. And it may be 4. It may be 4. But we're wanting to put in the classes in a relatively finished format, and we're seeing which ones we want to get in first. Yeah. But at least 4 in EA. And then, of course, every update will bring in major features like classes. as we go into our road to 1.0. Okay. I did like how Will gave context for why he can't answer certain things. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, if Will couldn't answer a question, he generally had a really good answer on why he couldn't or didn't want to answer it. And I think that's great. I think that's basically what a good PR guy does really well, is that exact kind of thing. If he can't tell you what you want to hear, he tells you why you can't hear it in a way that makes sense. And that's great. Is it coming to consoles? Yes, Emberville is coming to consoles, but not not on EA. It will not be here on this year. Consoles we want by 1.0, and we're still announcing all that stuff in the future. Oh, okay. Apparently, it was a bug with him being on fire. Interesting. Oh God! No, just hang on. Just stay there. Just stay there. Just. My plan was to keep dashing into the wall and hopefully just live there. Maybe get an apartment, make a little garden. That was my big plan. Unfortunately, it did not work. You're going in. Hey y'all, how you doing? Oh my God, I regret everything. They put in like an anti-boss rush mob. That's such a jerk move. Oh, these devs. Oh my God. This flew. Finally, gravity's working in my favor. Cohh, I think you misunderstood the question. I meant pets, like pets in the town and stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely. We've actually talked about having it so when you go in the Vitrometus, which is like the big world that you explore, the multi-biome big procedural dungeon. We've talked about having random events where you can find animals in there, rescue them, and then they live in Emberville, and you can go and pet them and do all sorts of stuff. So yeah, we will absolutely have animals and things that you can take to your estate, things that will live in Emberville, all sorts of stuff. Mm-hmm. Sir or madam, who is this? Crocodus is so kind of like in Hades. No, Hades has a very developed pet system. I don't think we're gonna go that far with it. Hades, you can like level your pets and give them abilities and bring them with you. Like for those types of pets, those will be pets most likely that are part of classes that you're leveling up via skill trees and things like that. We're not really, I don't think we're having a secondary like pet companion system like in Hades. Yeah, oh, I do not believe that is in our scope currently. Hey, Teddy. Hey, see you, Bryn. Thanks for stopping by, dude. No Hades jokes? You know it. Guys, thank you for watching some Nioh with me today. I love this game and I love getting back to it. We're going to slowly chungus our way through this game over the next probably week or two. I don't know how close we are to the end, but I know that I don't really want to rush it. So kind of like today, we're not beelining it from objective to objective. We're just kind of going wherever we go and having a good time with it. It's going to be fun. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Oh, somebody comments to me and says, can you have a garden? Oh, dude, you can do, okay. So the estate in Emberville is where you do your creative building. So your estate is kind of where you can put down like silos and you build your production areas, your storage areas. Like that's all in the estate. You can build tiles in the estate that then become farming tiles. And then you can farm and grow all sorts of stuff in the game to do all sorts of things. You can farm things that are trade items that let you trade things. You can farm things that are ingredients for dishes because food's a big part. Anytime you go into the Vitromidas, you got to eat the right foods, not like Valheim level, but it certainly really helps. So you can also farm crops for money if you need additional money. We are still figuring out exactly how the system's going to work because, again, this isn't Stardew Valley. We're not like basing the game around that, but people who want to do farming and then take that farming and turn it into wealth and things of that nature, we are absolutely looking into how that would work and fit in. So yeah, there's going to be, I already know for sure there's going to be people that there's going to be enough to do in the estate where they're going to be able to have a lot of fun in there and not really go in the Vitromidas too often, but we want it to be a very fun, immersive experience in there. And that's what we're building for. We're building for it to be an area of the game that you can spend a lot of time in or not a lot of time in, because a lot of times the villagers will do a lot of what your estate could do for like an additional cost or for additional time and things like that. So people that just want to focus on the combat, just do the Vitromidas and rescue the villagers and rebuild the town, you can do that. But then there's people like me who are kind of like, yeah, but I kind of want to like build my base and automate it and build things in there that change the experience in the Vitromidas and grow my farms and have the best food and build the best armor and, all that kind of stuff. And the estate will be very much there for those people like me too. So yeah, it's a very fun mechanic. The whole estate thing is a very, very cool addition to this game. And can't wait to explore it with you later. All right, guys, thanks for being here. See y'all later. As always, appreciate your time. And I'll see you soon for more fun and games. Bye-bye.